You are listening to Confessions of a Counselor podcast with Janice, mental health in bite-sized chunks. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Confessions of a Counselor. I'm your host Janice, and in today's episode, I thought we would talk about self-efficacy. So I know this can sound like a big word to some if you haven't heard it before, but this is a conversation that I have in therapy a ton. And basically what it means is, how do I believe in myself? How do I find the tools and the skills in order to believe in myself? So let's jump right in. So self-efficacy, we talk about in psychology as the confidence to complete a task or succeed at something. Basically, the belief in ourselves that I can do something. So this is a conversation that I have in therapy with clients a lot, because I think that particularly with the work that I do around self-worth and gaining confidence and skills in order to do what we want to do and live the life that we want to live, part of that is just having the confidence to believe that those things are possible. So believing in ourselves is part of building our self-worth. And so part of the therapeutic process for me at the forefront of my mind is building this self-efficacy, right? So building the belief that I can do this, building the belief that good things are possible, building the belief that I can make the life that I want to live. And it's so important to be able to build this confidence. So part of the therapeutic relationship is to start to believe that things are possible. So when I'm talking with a client and they feel like they're coming up against that resistance or they're coming up against defeat a lot, one of the things is to celebrate the small wins, celebrate the small successes. So one of the things that the clients will hear me say is baby steps and it's okay, right? Baby steps and it's okay. So we want to build slowly over time those skills. And another thing that you will hear me saying to clients often is celebrating those wins. So oftentimes I'll hear clients say, oh, I hadn't seen how much I had grown, or I hadn't thought about how much I had done until you told it to me that way. And so one of the things that I think is important when we're looking into the therapeutic process is do we have a therapist that is on our side? Do we have a therapist who's going to remind us of the things that we've done well? Do we have a therapist who will celebrate those small wins and remind us to celebrate those small wins? Because believing in ourselves is half the battle of actually achieving the goals that we want to achieve. Okay. I hope that was helpful, and I can't wait until next time. Take care. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Confessions of a Counselor podcast is available anywhere you like to listen to your podcasts, both on Apple and Android. New episodes are released every Friday. If you enjoyed today's episode, please feel free to join the conversation, leave a review, or subscribe to the podcast hosted on Spotify. You can find all these details on janicelyons.com. Until next time, take care.